Hello. I just realized that sometime the only version of AutoCAD available can be AutoCAD 2002. So believe there are some people who might want to draw with AutoCAD 2002. So let me take you through today through that AutoCAD 2002. And with me is an example. We have one question here in computer-aided design, which was done in July 2023, and the question is this one. Question number 5. Figure 4 shows the views of a shaft flange. Draw the shaft flange, then use viewports to extract the views in conceptual visual style. Part A was 3-dimensional views in southeast plane. The 3-dimensional view in southeast plane. Then the front view in the direction of the arrow. The front view in the direction of the arrow. Then the end view. Then we have the last one, the end view, meaning the end view will be on this direction. This will be our front view, the end from this direction, and all those should be in the show the views over. Figure 4 shows the views over the flange. Then draw the shaft flange, then use viewports to extract the views in conceptual visual style. So we need to draw, in short, we need to draw this drawing the way it is, using the southeast plane. So go to AutoCAD 2002, whereby its default setting is in this manner. So we need to go first to the views, then we change that 3D views into southeast isometric. Then others might say this UCS icon can be distracting you while drawing. So what you need to do is go back to view, then the display, then UCS icon, then put that origin to be off. Then it will always stick at this bottom left corner. Again, you need to do your you set your units. So set the units. So to set units, you go to format, then units, ensure that they are in millimeters. Then okay, if they are in millimeters, then you are free to go. Precision, maybe you can put 0.0, then okay. So if you are done with that, you can set your drawing limits. If your computer has never been set, so say that you can be on the right track. So again, this is our command line, and so we need to be utilizing this command line while drawing. These are our drawing tools, and these are our modifying tools. While these are our drawing tools. This is the shortcut. So to draw that, we need first to draw this. So to draw this cylinder, we have this outer. We can decide to start by drawing from the back. So we can draw this cylinder from the back. So we have this cylinder which has a radius of, or it has a diameter of 10, and it has a thickness or a height of 15. So it has a radius of 50, or a diameter 100, and thickness 15. So go back to our drawing. So always X is our length. Whatever you input first, we'll record it as X. Then the next one will record it as Y. The last one will always be Z. So again, we have in this manner, you can just, for beginners, you can just have a sketch of a rectangle which can assist you later on to do your things. Then sketch that, then from that you can go to draw, then solids, then extrude. So you are extruding this one at a height of enter at a height of, maybe you can just put it 5, enter, and then angle of extrusion 0. So you can see it's very tiny. So you can undo, maybe you can put it, you can extrude it by a height of 50. So solids, then extrude height, select objects, this one, enter, height of maybe 50, enter. So that's it. So you will realize that our drawing is in this manner. It is lying towards this section, it is lying in this towards this face. So our rectangle here, our cuboid, sorry, our that drawing of ours will need to lie facing towards this face, So to have something facing this face, you can as well make sure that that diagram will face this face by doing what? You have UCS here, so I want you to look for UCS, 3-point UCS. Click on that. Then we want our drawing to be lying facing this side, so click on this and that end and that end. That will make our drawing to face this side. So I don't know if I'm clear, but that will make our drawing to face this side. What I'm saying is, you can decide to pick a circle and draw a circle. You realize that our circle is facing this side. If you try to extrude that circle, draw, solids, extrude, this one, enter, height of maybe 100, enter, you realize that it is lying in the same way as this. So that's how we do that. So let's go back drawing and now have correct measurements for the same. So we can pick a circle, then click on that point, then to specify the radius of it is, we know that it's, and the radius is 50, diameter is 100. So you can put the radius to be 50, then enter. Then we again go to draw, then solids, then extrude. We are clicking this, enter. We are extruding it at a height of 15, then enter. So we'll have something of that kind. Go back to our drawing, confirm, then it's that. Then we have this, therefore. So we need to also find this, the center, whereby those 4 circles will be lying. Therefore, because they have written, meaning one is on the other side. So it is on a radius, a diameter of 72. So we need to draw also a circle here. So pick a circle, then you have 2 midpoints. Select the front as our midpoint. Then the radius is what? The radius is the diameter is 72. So again, you can put the diameter is 72. So specify the diameter. So it's D, enter, 7, 2, enter. You can have that as this. So after doing that, you can also pick a circle. Then after picking that circle, you can see that all our object tracks are off, so we need to put them on. So go to OSNAP, then right click on OSNAP, go to settings, ensure all these are they are all selected and they should be on. So select all, then okay, so that we can be able to locate those points. So pick again a circle, stand here, then what was the radius of that circle? We've been given here as diameter of 10. So put that diameter as 10. So D, enter, 10, enter. So go to all those. You can first project this or extrude it. So go to dimension, draw, then solid, then extrude. You're extruding this one, enter, by an height of, this was 15, so 15, enter, enter. But you realize that it is coming forward, meaning you can as well put the height, the extrusion height, to be -15 so that it can move backwards. Or after drawing like that, you can later on maybe move. Click on this, select this midpoint, then move to that midpoint, like that. Then you do not need to draw all these circles. What you need to do is just copy them. So pick copy tool, then click on that, then on that. So you find another endpoint, or quadrant, click, then right click, repeat copy, click on that, then click again, move to find another quadrant, move to find another quadrant, move to find another quadrant, yeah, click on that, then right click again, repeat copy, move again to find that quadrant, move to find that quadrant, move that section. So you'll have it in this manner. We can later on subtract so that we can have these as holes. You realize that all these are through holes, these are holes. So go to AutoCAD, then subtract. So modify, solid editing, then subtract. So it is you can read that on the command line. It's saying subtract, select solids and regions to subtract from. What are we subtracting from? We are subtracting from the bigger cylinder. Then enter. What are we subtracting? This cylinder, this cylinder, this cylinder, and this cylinder. Then you enter. So you realize that all those should have been holes. So we'll confirm it later if you've done the right thing. Then we can move back to our drawing. Again, we have a cylinder of radius. This cylinder has got a radius of a diameter of 50. So you can select as I start the other end point, or the midpoint of this cylinder that we have made. We select that section, then we put a diameter of 50 and a height of 90 minus 15 plus 15, 30. 90 minus 30, that is 60, height of 60. So we go back, we select circle, then select this one, this as our midpoint. It has a radius of, it had a diameter of 50, so meaning you can put D, enter, 50, enter. Then we again go to modify, draw, then solids, then extrude. We are extruding this line. Is it this one? I believe yes. Repeat, extrude this line, enter. Height of extrusion. What is our height? We said it is 90 minus 50 minus 30, that is 60. So are we going to put -60 or +60? So remember what we did here. So let's put -60. So let's put -60. So -60. Then enter. -60 now is taking us back. So we are needed to put +60. So we can undo. Then we repeat. Go to draw, solids, then extrude by we extrude this one, enter, then by 60, enter to move, to come forward. So we'll have reached this section. So we are on this section, which is only touching on this, which is only touching on this. So to finish up on this, you also need to draw. We need to draw. We can put this as the front face. This is the front face, so that we can sketch it somewhere. This part we can sketch it somewhere. So we can place this as front. So we go to our views, and then 3D views, then we use front, and delete this. This one has done its work, and delete. So this one is on our front side. So we are looking at this section. So from this section, we realize that we have 50 plus 50. So we need to draw a line of 100. Then from that section, we can draw this circle, and from the end of that line, we can draw this circle and draw the other one and the other one. So we can draw a line of 50, of 100. Sorry. So pick line, then that line, draw it overnight off, and sorry, you realize that our auto is off, so we need to always keep auto on. So line 100, enter. Okay, so again from this side you will draw a circle of how many, of we'll draw a circle of radius of diameter 12, and also this one is of diameter 12 because we have been told it's times 2, so meaning it's this one. So diameter is 12. So diameter, so D, enter, 12, enter. To avoid repeating, you can copy. You can just move, copy this one from that section, you copy it downwards there, enter. Then again do another circle from this side. What is its radius? Let's confirm. Its radius is 15, and there are 2, 15, so 15. So let's draw it 15. So 15, enter, then repeat the same circle, 15, enter. Then from the midpoint we have two circles. We have this one of diameter 35, and we have this one of radius 30. Diameter 35 and radius 30. This is a circle that is moving inwards. This is just a circle that is moving inwards, and then we have this other circle. So, but we're not interested, so much interested in this as per now. We need to draw this one, which is radius of 30. So from the midpoint, so go back from the midpoint, pick circle from the midpoint, and draw a radius of 30. So we have that. So to complete this, you only need the polyline. We need a polyline, and we also need to put everything off. Except tangent. So clear all and put tangent on, then OK. So again select polyline. First we can choose line, then from this tangent of this line to that tangent, enter, repeat that, from the tangent of that line to that, enter, repeat, from this tangent to that tangent, enter, right click, repeat that one to that point, enter. So you'll have something of this kind. So you'll have this one. So later on you can now use polyline on those lines. Use polyline. So polyline, you first put this all on again, so that you can select all, then okay. So our end point here, where our line was ending, click that point, then we join to that section. We come to our end point on the section, end point here, this one, then to the end point on this side, which is that section, and to our closing end, which was that section. Enter. So that we can have this as a complete unit, as a complete shape. Again, do that to the bottom. So pick polyline, then click on the end point, again to the end, then to the end on this section. We have an end point here, somewhere here, which is not much visible, somewhere here. So we need an end point here, and close it there. And wherever we started, we will started here, we need to finish in that section, so that we can also have that as a block. So I believe up to that section we are done with it. We can go back to put it in southeast, and then we project. So go back, we can extrude, sorry. So views, then 3D views, then southeast. So we have this one is what will be needed. We need to have this in front here, so we extrude. So pick extrude, draw solids, extrude. So what are we extruding? Extruding this one, we're extruding this one, we're extruding this one, we're extruding that one, we're extruding this one, and we're extruding that one. We're also extruding this and this. Then we put enter. Height of extrusion is the same as this. The height of extrusion is 15. So we go back to our drawing, then 15, enter. Then the angle or type of extrusion is 0, so we just put enter. So there is one which was not extruded, so we can repeat. There is one which failed to extrude. So draw, then solids, then extrude. What are we extruding? There is one, enter. Height of 15, enter, enter. So there is a problem with that drawing, so we need to recheck it. We delete. We did a problem. There is a slight mistake, so we can go back to view, then 3D views, view, 3D views, then front. So this one we had a problem, so we can repeat. We ensure that the OSNAP and all those are put. Select clear all, then tangent is only on, then okay. Pick line, then we need it from that. We need repeat a line from that tangent to that, enter, then repeat from this section, repeat from that one to that, repeat tangent line this one to that section, enter. So okay, so later on we pick polyline, or ensure also that OSNAP is on, okay, select all, then okay, then we will pick the end point. Whenever we start here, we need to finish at that point, so that it can be complete. So okay, repeat polyline, that one, this section. To this. Enter. So this block. So let's move back to draw, to view, then views, 3D views, then southeast. Let's try we can if it is okay. So let's see if it's okay, then we go to draw solids, then extrude at an height of 15, enter. Sorry, we didn't select the object, so the object is this one, enter. Height of extrusion 15, enter, enter. So we realize that our drawing will be much visible. So we can also unite, or we do unioning. So solid editing, then union. We do union this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Enter to have that. Then we will subtract by that one. But before we do that, let's just move this drawing to this section. You can only subtract this and that because it cannot affect anything. So solid editing, then subtract. Let's us subtract from so we subtract from this one and from this one, again from this one and from this one. Enter. We are subtracting this. Sorry, not that. Let's repeat. Just be patient. Subtract from this one and from this one, also from this one and from this one. Enter. We are subtracting this one. Yet let's just zoom so that we can not do the mistake again. Then enter. So we'll have made that. Then we can be able now. We can now move our diagram to that section. So let's move, pick, move. We can move this whole diagram. Enter. We have this midpoint and that, so we'll take that one and move it to that midpoint. Then after that, we can now decide to we also have one circle which we will not draw. That circle is this one, which will be needed to subtract this one, the radius of 35, and it's a through, it's a hole which is through to the other side. Okay, is it a hole? No, it's something which is it might be a hole or something which is just joining that the two drawings, but let's put it as a hole, a through hole. It has a diameter of 35 and 90. It has a height of 90 and diameter of 35. So diameter D, enter, 35, enter, then height of 90. Okay, then we go to draw, extrude solids, then extrude. We want to extrude this one, enter, and height of 90, enter, enter. Sorry, draw solids, extrude we want to extrude this, enter. Height of extrusion is 90, and we enter that one. So we move this to this section. So we select move this diagram from this side, okay, to that section. So we are going to subtract later on. We are subtracting here. So modify, solid editing, subtract. What are we subtracting from? We are subtracting this from, we have the outer circle, this one, and we have that one. What are we subtracting? Sorry, and from also yes, from this and from that, enter. What are we subtracting? This one, enter. So I believe then we later on delete this line, it's not needed. So I believe our drawing is well visible. So we go to view, we can decide to shade grounded. So our drawing will be in this manner. You can decide to orbit so that you can be able to see how our drawing is. So this is what is supposed to be done. You can see it's a through hole. Okay, then that's what is needed of you. So that's it. So can go back to view, then 3D views, then viewports. Okay, let's first escape that. So we can go back to view, then from that shade we bring back to 2D, then from view 3D views, then south east. Then to return this back to normal, we can press on UCS or world UCS. So it's like that. So our question was asking us to do what? Our question was asking us draw the flange, the shaft flange, use these viewports, 3D views in southeast plane. We have done that. Then front view in the direction of the arrow. So this is the front view. So we go back to our drawing. So we need it to have in conceptual style the front view in the direction of the arrow. The front view in the direction of the arrow. So we can have viewports. So how many viewports do you need? You need maybe three viewports. So we need 3 viewports, then 3 new viewports. Yeah, so let me finish at that point first, then we will finish on the viewports in our next episode. Thank you.